everyone, welcome back to another episode of Murder by Numbers. Thanks for tuning in. So we just came out to the bridge to see how the two of them are doing. Really struggling with the radio so far. He refuses to have help, as stubborn as he is. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look around the bridge. Take us to the bridge and see what we can find. Hello? Hi, you want to give me something? You want to give me a little something? Please, thank you. Thank you. I said thank you. I said thank you. That means you have to give it to me. Thank you. Great and perfect. Y'all, lately, watermelon season has been in full swing, and I'm so happy. I think I mentioned before, it's definitely strawberries, #1 favorite fruit. Everybody knows that for me. But watermelon, I think, would come in a close second, and I never would normally name it just because it's in season so infrequently. It's like never in season 1, 2, X, 1. This is at least one of the twos. But what, oh my God, when it's in season, girl, it's in season. It is so good. So I've been having a fantastic time with that lately. Yeah, it's just such a short window of when it's good. And you know, I was thinking, my mom really spoils me in terms of like how she prepares it, because I feel like I can't have it any other way. Because I feel like a lot of the times, you know, you just cut little triangles with the rinds, right? But she cuts it without the rinds, and like the way she cuts it, I guess it sort of does chop off a lot of the part near the rind, which is the most unsweet part. So I don't really enjoy eating it if it's not prepared in such a way where it's just, you know, you just got little triangles without the rinds, and it's very nicely done. But yeah, when I eat it with the rind, I feel like it gets all over my face, and plus I have to hold it with my hands, and when I'm eating it, the juice is gonna drip onto my hands, and I don't like it. So I like just when they're cut up in little triangles, and I eat it with a fork. That's the best. That's the best part for me. 1, 2, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. X, 1, 2. I think that's accurate. I think that's correct. What else we got? 1X, 1X. Okay, 1. I gotta mark this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. So that would technically overlap with here. So let's go the other way. 1X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am kind of confused. Hold up. 1X, 1X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? X1. And then 1X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like, is it, huh? That's too much. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wait a second. Did I mess? Do I? Because there has to at least be a 1 over here. Because if, say this is the 1, right? 1X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, X, 1, X1. I feel like I messed something up here. Is this even supposed to be here? Did I erroneously mark that? I don't think that has to be there. I think that was just, I didn't think I had to do that. Okay, wait. 1X, 1X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 without, so, yes? Yeah, yes? I'm gonna pray I did that correctly. Okay, 5 plus 3. Okay. You know, I don't know if I've always been so particular about keeping my hands clean, but it like comes out full force in certain situations. Food being a huge one. So like super tasty stuff like ribs. I love the taste of ribs. It's so flavorful and really tasty. I don't like eating them because I have to pick them up with my hands because there's not an easy way to eat it, right? Because it's literally just, it's all on the bone and you just eat it off the bone. You got to pick it up, and I hate it. I don't like it. So unless they take it off for me, like pulled pork. Is pulled pork made out of rib stuff? It seems like it would be made out of rib stuff. Yeah, but unless it's all pulled off the bone, I don't like it. So that's why I don't like, what is it, bone-in chicken, even though it's supposed to be tastier, right? Because I according to Berkeley, who's a big chicken wing connoisseur, you know, it's something about the moisture, something about it being tastier if the bone's in. I don't like it. I want boneless chicken. I don't want to have to deal with the hassle. I don't want to have to pick it up and eat it off of it. I just, if I have like a utensils, I can just cut up boneless chicken in tiny little pieces and just eat it with the utensils. That's just me though. I'm just very particular like that. I just hate getting my hands messy. The feeling is extremely unpleasant for me. Like strawberries, which, you know, my favorite fruit. Everybody knows if you're keeping score at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. That's probably gotta go there. So I have to have them like with the little root thing cut off, and plus like I usually quarter or halve them afterwards, so I always do that whenever I'm preparing them. And I know a lot of times it's totally fine to just like have it standard like as it comes after you wash it, right? Because like technically you could use the little root thing as like a little holder, like you hold that piece and then you eat the rest, and it's like a nice little handle for you, right? So it's pretty useful, but yeah, I don't like getting my hands dirty, so I don't want to deal with it. I just want to cut off the top, cut it in halves, use a fork and eat it. Plus, how else am I gonna dip it into condensed milk all nice, right? Like, yeah, technically you could use it with a little leaf handle, but I feel like it's gonna get really messy that way. That's just me though, that's just me. That's just how I am in particular. Shoot, where do I got 1x, 1, let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. Or, so the ones could be here. So let's count from the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the very least, those 2 should be filled in. Pretty sure these are all 1s. I don't know where they are, but they're all 1s for sure. Ah, wait a second. Nice. Okay, we got that filled in. Okay, oops, that's filled in. This is also a 1. We don't know where. 1, 2, x, 1. Okay, wait, 1, 2. I'm just gonna fill it in. X, 1, 2, 3, x, 1, 2, right? So 1, 2, x, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, x, 1, 2, 3, x, 1, 2. Okay, so that's filled in. Okay, that's pretty meaty. That's pretty great. Okay, this looks like a situation I can definitely fill in. All right, cross that off. What else we got in here? What other secrets you got to explain to me, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. The worst feeling for me is when my hands are oily. Oh, I hate that. I have to wash my hands super frequently, which came in handy for the pandemic, I suppose, but oh, speaking of hand washing, my evolution for the soap I prefer has changed over time. Back when it was, you know, still a big thing, I really liked the ones with the little beads in it because I liked the abrasiveness, you know, against my hands. It felt like it was cleansing it. But it got, I guess, banned because it was clogging up like the sewer system. I think it was something like that. 1, 2, 3. So this is the 3. Yeah, so it wasn't allowed to be in stuff anymore. And I was real upset about that at first because I was like, how am I gonna do this without the abrasive stuff, you know, to scrub against? I was pretty dang upset about that. Hold on a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on, I'm so confused. So this is a 10. This is a 10. Therefore, that's why I'm doing that. Okay. That 2, we still don't know where that's filled in, except now we do. Oopsie. Now we do. Okay. That's a little bit of something. But yeah, it evolved into a very, very similar version. I like Bath & Body Works because they have a lot of fruity scents. But yeah, they transitioned from the ones with the little beads in it to same version but without the beads. So it's just normal liquid soap. And I was like, fine, I'll settle for this one. But they kept pushing for like the foam ones, and I was like, huh, who wants the dang foam? You know, I'm so used to the liquid stuff. Like I don't care about foam. It's so lame. And then they started gradually phasing out the liquid soaps. They're still there, but like a lot of the scents that I like are not available in that anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was really upset about that. I was like, oh, you're forcing me to switch. You're forcing me to switch to the foam. I see how it is. And I bought it and I was like, Resm, okay, fine. And I got it. And now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. Yeah, it's so efficient and nice. It uses up, like, you use up so much of you can get so much use out of just a little bit of foam. It's just like, it's just one thing of liquid And you can use so much of it. It's great. So yeah, I'm a believer now. 1x12. I just thought it was really funny. I really went through this whole thing, you know, all these different stages of grief, eventually reaching acceptance and, dare I say, enlightenment. Dare I say enlightenment, because, you know, I've discovered the beauty and why it's so efficient and nice. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. I didn't mess anything else up, did I? Hopefully not. Okay, wait. We're almost there. We're almost there. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Something's missing over here. There we go. And there we go. 1x1, 1. There we go. Nice and cool. Nice and cool. Pocket watch. Whose pocket watch? What kind of pocket watch? Is it nice and shiny? Is it really cool? Can I keep it for myself and pocket this watch? A pocket watch, kind of old-fashioned.
And not very useful. It's broken.
You're right. The glass is cracked and it isn't ticking.
For a species with opposable thumbs, humans seem to drop things a lot.
Wow, dude, sick burn, throwing some shade at humans. Okay, I see how it is.
Hi, Theo. My cat is here. He was sleeping on the bed earlier on a pile of my cross-stitching projects that I pulled out.
An extremely uncomfortable surface, and this strange child really likes uncomfortable surfaces for some reason.
Hi, honey.
Let me bend down to pet him real quick.
Hi. You're so sleepy. Hope you're having a good nap. Thanks for
coming to hang out by my feet. Wow, okay. We're not too far from where Lori's body was found. Maybe it was hers?
There is an engraving on the back of the watch. MC.
MC Hammer! The owner's initials. That would rule out Lori Becker.
So this could belong to the killer! MC, whoever you are, you can't hide forever!
It's me, because it's the main character. It's me. I was the killer all along! Dun, dun, dun! What do you think? What do you think? Here, I'm gonna present to you a pocket watch. Interesting. Any ideas who this MC is? I'm working on it. Have you tried asking Ray? It's his boat, after all. Okay, I'll get on that. I'm assuming Clyde's not gonna have much to say, but we might as well present it just in case. Do you recognize this? It's got the initials MC on it. Nope. Okay, thanks, very helpful. Incredibly helpful. Hey Ray, what's up? Can you shed some light on this situation we got over here? We found this pocket watch. Any idea who MC is? That must belong to Mal. Mal? Who is Mal? Mal Cruz, the Anemone's usual captain, but he's not here today. I don't know how his watch got on board. He's the killer, it's him, he did it! I think I'm finally starting to understand what happened here. Mal shot Lori, Ray shot Lori, Aiden shot Lori? Well, the only piece of evidence we got about Mal is that their pocket watch is here, but I guess it's like, oh, how is their pocket watch here? But they're not here today. So it's like, oh, maybe they snuck on board and then they managed to escape. I guess that's what conclusion they're trying to give us, but that's a heck of a conclusion to pull just from one piece of evidence. What if, like, the captain is just, you know, he's there so often he just left it behind on accident one day, right? Like, that's entirely possible. Because the other two don't seem likely. I feel like this is the conclusion they're trying to push me towards, even though it's not a solid conclusion. Okay, guess it's correct for some reason. Honor, you're jumping the gun here, like by a mile. Mal Cruz is the killer!
The captain? But Ray said he called in sick today.
He did, but only to give himself an alibi. Then he sneaked on board, found Lori on patrol, and shot her. This is the stretchiest of stretches. My goodness!
There must have been a brief struggle. That could be when Lori dropped her bracelet and Mal dropped his pocket watch.
But he was in too much of a hurry to notice. He just dumped her body in a lifeboat and pulled the emergency release lever. What other evidence do you have to support this? We don't even know who this guy is. We don't know anything about them. This is not conclusive.
But the mechanism jammed.
Right. There was no time to try and fix it. He couldn't risk getting discovered. So he jumped into the other lifeboat. So he jumped into the other lifeboat and fled. Knock off that climactic, triumphant music. Now is not the time.
It seems Mal had the means and the opportunity, but what was his motive?
We don't know anything about this guy. That's what we need to find out.
Good idea. Let's tell Detective Cross based on the one tiny piece of evidence we got.
Tell me what?
And we literally just learned his name and his existence, but he's the killer! For surezies!
You might be onto something, Mizrahi. Apparently I'm buying into this too. We better do a little digging on this Mal Cruz guy, starting with where he is.
Mrrr, foghorn.
Looks like we're coming back into port now. That'll make things easier. Yeah, except now I've got to make sure nobody leaves the boat. How did you get on with the radio? Terrible! I barely got my message out to headquarters, then the damn thing started beeping and squawking. It sounded like some kind of code.
What kind of code? Binary? ASCII?
I don't even know if that's how you pronounce that. I'm sorry, I don't know programming. No idea. By the time I found a pencil, the transmission was over. I told Clyde to keep listening and let me know if it repeats. Shouldn't you be there too? It might be important. And spend another minute with Captain Cheerful? No thanks, I'd rather get some air. This boat is starting to feel kind of cramped. Hopefully we'll get a chance to stretch our legs a little now that we're docked again. Ooh, electronic beep?
What was that?
Jenna's diagnostic reader. It must have finished collecting data. Oh! Nothing. Probably just a seagull. They definitely sound like that nowadays.
A seagull?
I have to get this data to Jenna, but Cross needs me here. I should just tell him what's going on. He'll understand.
Ooh, complicated situation leading up to drama.
Okay. Hey, we gotta talk. It's good to be back in the city. I'll take LA smog over sea air any day of the week. I need to talk to you about something. I know it's bad timing, but Jenna's data collector is finished. I've got to take it back to her. You're damn right it's bad timing! You interfere with my cases all summer, but when I actually ask for your help, you want to drop everything and leave? It's not my fault. She needs this data. I didn't plan on finding a body in a lifeboat. A trail will go cold. If Mal's the killer, he's already 3 steps ahead. But we're catching up. He's made mistakes, and he's going to slip up again. I just need a little time to do this. Fine. Much as I hate to admit it, Scout is good to have around on a crime scene. It'd be a shame to lose him. He'll have to stay here with you. If you need him to scan for more evidence, no offense, but I'd rather keep him at arm's length until we know he's safe. Just try to act normal. He's still Scout, and he needs our support, now more than ever. Go give Jenna the data. I just hope she can help. You and me both.
Oh, snapperonis!
What are your thoughts on Mal Cruz? Your theory seems sound, and that makes him our top suspect. Of course, he hasn't had a chance to defend himself. Any ideas where he could be? Nothing yet. One thing's for sure, he's not here. What could that coded radio transmission have been about? No idea. Might have been nothing, but something tells me it's important. Can you trust Clyde to tell you if it repeats? He's no conversationalist, but, well, he seems reliable.
Are you sure about that? If you say so. If you say so. All right, Scout, we're out of here. We're gonna have to see you later, okay? Take good care of them. Hi.
We're here.
How'd you even get the data out of Scout without them noticing?
I see you've made yourself at home. I tried. You should really think about unpacking some of these boxes. I've been busy. Have you got the data? Let me see. By the way, I fixed your refrigerator.
Wow, okay, thank you.
It wasn't broken.
It was buzzing.
I couldn't concentrate. Speaking of which, could you be quiet? I'm trying to look at this data. Ugh. Okay. Wait, no!
What did those idiots do to my code? What kind of moron introduces errors into the error handling routines?
Is that bad?
Very bad. It didn't dump the expanded memory. I'm missing a big chunk of data.
But you can still write the software patch, right?
Can you act with no script?
Yeah, it's called improv.
Oh great, I'll just improv a patch for millions of bytes of data. If I'm lucky, maybe Scout won't explode.
If I can't get the data remotely, I'll need physical access. I'll have to meet him in person. I thought you couldn't? You said it would affect the data.
Do you want me to help Scout or not? Because I could just as easily shut him down and save myself a whole heap of work.
That's not an option.
Then bring him here so I can get that data.
I can't right now. We're in the middle of a murder case.
You could have another one on your hands if I don't patch Scout soon.
You know what he's capable of. I'll do what I can.
I'll be waiting. Oh no, wait, Scout ain't here! Why is it showing Scout being here? Scout ain't here!
Didn't you say you've got a murder to investigate? I just have a few questions. Did you really design Scout?
From the very first prototypes. I was lead software engineer at SSL. They had a lab not too far from here. SSI? SSI, sorry. Smarter Systems Incorporated. They were a big deal, well-funded and working on some really cool projects.
Really? I've never heard of them.
Not surprising. After what happened with the Scout project, they spent a lot of money trying to cover things up. A lot of really promising work was axed. I lost my job, but some people lost more than that.
What was Scout's original purpose? He's always wanted to find out.
I don't really want to talk about it right now. I'm still getting used to the idea that he wasn't destroyed. Let's just say that there was a difference in vision between me and the higher-ups.
Are there others like you? People who helped build Scout?
You thinking of starting a club?
I just don't want any more surprises.
SSI was a big company. I don't know where everyone went after it shut down. But the core Scout team was me and Tom Schmidt.
What happened to Tom?
He's not around anymore.
She's not gonna elaborate, huh? Can you tell me any more about how this software patch of yours is going to work?
I could, but you wouldn't understand.
Excuse me, rude.
I don't think she's gonna have much to say about any of this stuff.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna have much to say.
Okay, and that brings us to the end of the episode. My goodness. So, okay, we put something into Scout while they were sleeping, and it's a remote access sort of diagnostics, but she needs them in person for something very more specific and probably modifying the data and all that stuff. Gotta go hands-on. Oh, man. In the middle of a murder case, we ain't got time for all this. Oh, I can see this turning into a huge giganto mess. All right, join me next time. This is Axus, over and out.